Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't yet subscribed, please go ahead and do that and give me a thumbs up, and be sure to hit the bell because you'll get the notifications right away for all my new videos. Today we're going to be talking about my Dooney and Bourke, and we're going to be viewing them, but I want to tell you a little story about how I got started collecting Dooney and Bourke. A long time ago, back in I think the early 1990s, I was very attracted to the way Dooney and Bourke purses looked, and I always wanted one, and was really never able to purchase one myself. I didn't have the income to purchase one at the price that they were in the 90s. My kids were young, and just that was on the back burner for me to be able to have access to one. So when the kids were all real small, there was a resale shop where I bought a lot of their clothes at a consignment shop, and this woman had this purse. She had this one behind the counter, and I said, man, I really love that bag that you have. I love the color of it. I just am a big fan of Dooney and Bourke. And she's like, really? And I'm like, yeah. Well, I had gotten to know this woman over the time that I would go in there shopping for the kids, and I always, shopped for them, always put them first, and really never bought myself anything. She said, I'll tell you what, if you quit smoking, she said, if you quit smoking for 7 months, I'll give you this purse. I'll give it to you. I'll just give it to you. And I'm like, deal. Well, I was smoking at the time, and I quit. And I quit for 7 months, and she gave me this bag. And it's not something that I use a lot. And this was back in 2000, around 2000, 2001. I had this bag, and it was secondhand to her. So this thing has lasted a really long time. It's in really good shape. There is really nothing wrong with it. I've got like maybe one tiny little spot inside there. It's just an open inside bag. I have used it, and but I don't use it anymore, and I will never get rid of it because it reminds me of the time that helped me quit smoking, and it gave me something, it bettered my life anyway. So this has a lot of sentimental value to me, even though I'm not using it anymore. And then in 2010, so from 2001 to 2010 was my next purchase. And it's this ostrich skin leather Dooney and Bourke, and it has a green and kind of a reddish color. I also have the wallet. It's got a green suede here with the red canvas interior. It's got a zip pocket and then another pocket right below there, and then on this side it's got a really long wide pocket, but it's got a little clasp where you can buckle this down so it doesn't get in the way of you putting things in there. I really like this bag. I got it right after I got a settlement in a very bad accident I was in, and I had purchased these two items. So these were my second purchases, and I wore this out. As you can tell, it's got scratches all over it from where I've snapped it and unsnapped it, and it's got a zip pocket back here, but I have really put some wear on this one. It's got a few little scratches right here, you can tell, probably from me grabbing it and stuff. But after I purchased this one, my career kind of took off with my job and everything, so I've got the next ones. My brother knew that I loved Dooney and Bourke, and he got me this for Christmas one year, and even though I don't use it anymore, or I haven't used it in a long time, I would never get rid of this bag. He got it for me knowing that I liked Dooney Bourke, and it was just such a thoughtful gift from him that there's no ever getting rid of this one. And I probably still will use it. It's kind of like a PM size little tote. It's got a big wide open spot. I mean, you can put a lot of good stuff in here, and it's got 2 individual side pockets here, and then it's got one on this side. Well, it's actually got 2 on this side too, so 2 and 2 on this side. But it's great. I mean, it's a good size. You're not gonna get stuff lost in it. You know what I mean? You're not gonna be able to put something in there and then not be able to get it out. It's just a really good size bag. It's just not the go-to bag that I grab for too much, but I would never in a million years get rid of this. I was working, this one's got some wear and tear on it as well, but all these bags here are pretty old. This one was purchased, I forgot to tell you, but this one is purchased in 2001. This one was around 2010. I'm gonna say this one was about 2012 when I got this one. This one was about 2015 when I acquired this one, and I got this one from QVC Shopping Center, and they were showing on that's kind of like a hobo bag. I love the material, but in seriousness, I wouldn't get probably another suede bag. You know, if it rains, they just don't wear as well. I did have some marks on here. I've got 2 pin marks on it, if you can see that. I mean, it's still a very well made bag. I mean, it's gonna last a long time. And since you register these bags, they will repair any damage done to them. And I really like this big buckle, this big clasp. It's really easy in and out. I mean, you wouldn't think so, but it is really easy to handle, get into. It's a big open bag here. It's got, and I did get the wallet. I got this really big size, nice size wallet. It's got the credit card slots on the sides here. And I just like the shape of this. It's like one of the little coin purses, but it's a bigger size. So you can put all kinds of good stuff in there. I mean, it opens nice and wide. Snaps closed like that. It does have the Dooney Bourke with a leather tag here. And it has a big zip pocket. And then another lower pocket here. And then on this side, it has got, well, I always like to show this because this thing right here, when you got a big bag like this, you can lose your keys easily. So if you just snap your keys on here and drop it in there, you can always just pull them right up wherever they are, so you can find them right away. And then this has got some little compartments in here. They're pretty famous about doing this little individual compartments right here so that you can just put small things. You can put lipsticks or a mirror or a phone or something easy to grab since it's so big. But I really like this style. I really am a big fan of the hobo style. I love the way this feels, but I don't think I would purchase another one in this particular type of leather, this suede. It doesn't hold up as well. Okay, and this was my next one. I got this not that long ago. I probably have the date somewhere, but it was probably purchased within the last probably 4 years or so. And I like the wallet. I couldn't get one in this particular tan color, eggshell color. They didn't have one. And I really like when I buy a purse, I want a wallet. I want a matching wallet. It's just so nice when I reach in and pull out a wallet that matches. I just love it. So anyway, but this is the closest thing I could come to it. And it has a little bit of this kind of feel to it, this look, like this is braided here, and I thought that it would go well with it. Inside, I mean, it opens nice too, but It also has a, I want to show you, it does have a, I don't have it in here, but it does have a shoulder bag place for your strap to go. But with these stand-alone handles here, I just don't know how I like the shoulder strap and the handle. So I just used it, you know, on my arm. It's small enough to fit well in the crook of your arm, or, you know, just to hold it like this. This is the way I wore it. But anyway, I love this color, and it's so neutral. It would be great for spring, summer. It's just, it goes well with anything, really. It has this red interior that they're famous for, and it's got a thicker, I've noticed that this bag is a thicker canvas, and it's got 2 side pockets here, and then on this side it's got another bigger side pocket, and then this one is a smaller, just a smaller one right beside it. And I like that they're attached to the sides, and it's not going to be a gaping pocket that just stays there and you're going to hit something every time you put something in your bag. But I have used this a lot, and you can tell it's got that pebbled, can't talk, pebbled leather to it. It's got a nice size, wide bottom. It does not have the feet on it, but it's not so firm that it doesn't, you know, it's so hard that when you are carrying it or something, it's going to be soft and be able to be moved around, instead of some of the bags that are real wide on the bottom. They're stiff, and it's just a little more difficult to you know what I mean, work with. But this one's really soft, and I like the little details on the side here where it looks like it's been folded up. It's almost like it looks like it's been folded and just put a leather strap through it to kind of hold it together kind of look. I really like that about it. It's a very casual bag. Okay, and just recently, the last few bags I'm going to show you are the purchase that I did recently, and I did a Dooney Bourke. I Love Dooney has a web page, and they're doing a bunch of sales right now, and I did purchase these items through them, the ones I'm going to show you next. Okay, these are the latest purchase, and I just, you know, probably about a month ago acquired these. And I love the fact that I got such a great deal at I Love Dooney. I got some wallets. I got this one particularly because I like matching wallets, or I like wallets with my bags. And this one you can put almost with anything. I mean, it's got yellows, it's got blues, it's got pinks, reds. You know, it's just green is on there, and it's just so cute. It came also with a wrist strap that fit right here on this ring. I'm not going to use it for a wristlet, so I took it off. Don't need it, so took it off. Anyway, but it does open up, and what I love about it is you can hook your keys right here. You can use it. I personally don't think that it's big enough for a wristlet, to be honest with you. It's a wallet to me. This is a wallet, not a wristlet. But if you were going to just go in a store real quick and only wanted to grab this, you know, you're not going to leave your keys. You know, you're going to have to take your keys. So it is kind of cool to have this, and you could just reach your wallet, grab it, and go. But to me, this is just too small. I mean, look, it's my hand size here. I mean, it's just too small for a wristlet. But I got this to go with a lot of my bags because they were, it was just had all the colors, you know, it just worked well with a bunch of things. I could wear it with that. I could even take it with that. But anyway, this is a fabulous thing. It also had a clip here and a wristlet too, so you could just grab this and go. And I could see this more so, even though it's small, I could see it because you could put your wallet in here. It's got credit card slots. It's got a big open side pocket here, and it's got a zip pocket on the very top with one more card place here. and you can put your wallet and stuff. It does not have a keychain for your keys, but I mean, it would make more sense, you know, having to take this in, I guess. I don't know, but I got it because it's black. It would go with a lot of things. It would even go with this bag, you know. I could wear it with a lot, and I could just put this in any purse if it was black. I mean, it wouldn't have to be Dooney Bourke, but it's very versatile. And I got this little guy. This has become, well, when I first opened this bag, when I first opened this up in the box, I was like, really? This is too small. I mean, what am I going to put in it? This is tiny. It's a baby size. I mean, this child size purse. And I was like, oh, well, I have noticed me keeping the straps in here. The straps don't do well, you know. I'm going to probably have to do something else with getting this straightened out, probably hang it straight or something. And I've noticed by keeping it in here, I don't know if you can see, but it's crinkled. Whoops. It's crinkled up a little bit from the straps being inside the bag. But let me tell you guys, this is this is going to be on one of my 5 favorite bags that I'm going to do, because it's like a wallet on a chain, or a wallet on a strap. But I have put my phone in here. I have put a wallet in here. I have put my keys in here. More stuff fits in this little tiny purse than you can imagine. And it's got built-in credit card slots, if you can see that. Okay, and it also has a wide pocket on this side. It has the Dooney Bourke leather strap, and it also has one of these where you don't lose your keys. But this thing, I thought originally was going to be tiny and not fit anything, but you wouldn't believe the stuff I have gotten in here. If you hand me your phone up there, I'm going to show you. I'm going to stick a phone in here, and you can kind of see, I mean, you have a lot of room still. I put a wallet, my phone, and my keys and everything, and I was ready to go. It really holds a lot more than you would think, and it's great for grab and go. Just grab and go. And it's not, I don't think it's too tiny, and if someone else does, then that's a problem, but I love it. I love it. Okay, so this is my next one, and believe it or not, out of all the bags that I have, I really don't have hardly any pink, which is hard to believe. I know, because I love pink. I just love it. I love sparkling pink. But anyway, this is a little bit bigger than the black bag, and I was more happier with this size than I was this. But I have taken and used this one several times and not used this one once. Why? I have no idea. But anyway, I also found this cute guy right here. It's not really big for much. I'll be honest. It is really not big for much, okay? But it is so adorable in the size that it is. And what it's, you know, the shape of it. Now, Dooney Bourke has a really, in their wallets, they have a real durable canvas. So I wouldn't mind at all. I mean, it wouldn't bother this thing to have coin in there and coins and stuff. It would not hurt it. So you could use it for a coin purse. That's what I'm going to use it for. It also has a key thing for a little open, for a little, to keep your keys in there. But you really couldn't put a lot. Maybe some credit cards, maybe a few dollars and some change, and that's it. But this guy is so super cute. I had to have it. Because I just love it. Just love the size. And this colored leather, this tan, would actually go with almost every bag I have. And it's just that one color, you know. So, anyway, this one also has a key strap. I'm just going to call this a key strap. I don't know the name of it. But you hook your keys on there, drop it in there. You can always find your keys no matter what's going on. And if you don't lose your keys, you know, it helps you not lose your keys. Anyway, it's got the leather tag. It's got an open zip pocket, which I'm a big fan of. And on this side, which is odd because I don't see this a lot, it's got one huge long pocket, the length of the bag itself. And the only reason why I don't like this is when you go to put stuff in your bag, it's going to hit this pocket. I haven't experienced that yet because I haven't used this bag, but I will. I know I will because I love this color. It, you know, it matches my nails. It matches my nails. I love the color. I haven't reached for it. I haven't reached to grab and go with this one. I don't know why. Just, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to have to figure out another way to take care of these straps. I'm not going to be able to put them in the bag anyway. Okay, and then this is my very last one for today that we're going to talk about. This one is Mother Dooney Bourke. And right now I've just been putting the straps inside my bags. I just probably going to have to figure out something else to do with these because I just don't like the way they crinkle and they look when I'm doing that. But I haven't used this one yet either. And this has got a lizard skin type of material. It is leather, but it's just in the shape of the lizard skin. The thing about this is what I was talking about on that other bag is the width of this. See how wide the difference on them are on these? This is solid. Like, it is tough. I mean, there's no bending or flexing this, but this one will bend and flex, which could be good and cannot, you know, in some circumstances it could be good. You know, if you're needing it to be up against your body, it's going to give some. This won't. You know, it's not going to give up against your body. But, and for it to be a small crossbody bag, I think I would rather this not be so firm and hard, you know. I just think the design would have been better if it had a softer bottom or maybe not so wide because it is so, it's more narrow here. Although it opens up nice and wide, if you know what I'm trying to say. This one is just a slip pocket. A slip pocket doesn't close or it doesn't have a zip or anything. It's just a slip. And that's a nice place to put a phone. Easy grab. It opens up nice and wide. It does have two of these loose pockets in here that I'm not a fan of. Because when you go to put something inside it, I'm going to put my wallet in. You know, you're going to have trouble because these are opened up and they're not zipped or not, you know, sewn to the side, you know, like most of the other ones are. It does have a zip pocket here, but I think I would rather it been sewed or something where it's not open and, you know, loose in there. So this is my Dooney Bourke collection. These are all the bags that I have, how I acquired them over the years.